today. The hype has been building all week and we're just moments away from kick-off time. Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you match commentary, and alongside me is Stuart Robson. And what we have for you is live action from the oldest cup competition of them all, the FA Cup. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, what an occasion this is for the home side and its supporters. Yes, of course, they're up against it today, but how they would love to cause a shock here. If they work as hard as they can, close their opponents down, defend with determination and get a little bit of luck, they may just pull off a surprise.
And the lineup for the home side.
Well, on paper it's down as a 4-5-1, but for me it's more likely to be a split midfield, with 3 supporting the front man and 2 sitting that little bit deeper as defensive cover.
Let's have a look at the initial 11 for the visitors.
Well, it's a brave formation, 4-2-4, because they could get overrun in midfield. But if they can get the ball into the front two, keep switching the play into the wingers, they'll certainly pose a threat today.
And away we go, the first half of this game. And possession changing hands. El Mizuni. Chance to run at them. Have to wait for the support to arrive. And a good take under duress there. Opportunity here. Well, that's an important save, and Johansson got himself out of jail.
Well, credit to him for the recovery, but that was a careless bit of play to start with, wasn't it?
Well, they're moving it around with real purpose here. Plastered away. Well, he's the player many people have focused on in the build-up to today's match. The rumours have been confirmed. He has elected to end his illustrious career at the end of this campaign. A massive loss for the club, Stuart.
Well, it's a great shame because he's been a joy to watch over the years. But he's certainly going out at the top, which I think is a really good decision, Derek.
And the pass definitely cut out. El Mizuni. Wellens.
To jump in front.
Let's see about the delivery. The attack ended disappointingly. Interesting pass. Harkin. Well, they're almost extending an invitation to have them come at them.
They've just gone into a defensive mode here.
showing a great defensive instinct. Wellens. Ballard. Now with El Mizouni. Moving the ball well here. Well, I think a classic commentator's curse just then. Couldn't make the ideal pass. And fed forwards. Opportunity. Well, it really wasn't easy for the keeper to stop it.
Brilliant save. From that sort of range, he had no right to stop that.
And over comes the corner. Really important piece of last-ditch defending.
Yeah, that's superb reading of the game.
Now what can they do from here? The goalkeeper did well to hang on to that one.
Well, those stats aren't great reading. Neither side is playing with any fluency so far, and as a result, we've seen a pretty dull game. It has to get better.
And snuffing out the danger. Harkin. Now with El Mizouni. And the fourth official confirming that we'll have one additional minute. And the managers will now deliver their half-time talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game. Well, quite simply, he hasn't been able to make his mark in attack. So back underway, and surely there's more to come in this game. Accurate ball and draws the near post. And that wasn't an easy save to make.
Yeah, there's not much you can say about that. It's just a breathtaking stop, isn't it?
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, he had the reading of that delivery, but couldn't find the target. Well, there's been a lot of speculation as regards this transfer and whether it would go ahead. It's finally been confirmed, Stuart.
Well, he's a great talent. Hopefully this move will see him play at his best week in, week out. It's a really good move for everybody.
Oh, got into position brilliantly. Idris El Mizouni. With strong play on the ball. The story so far is one of failure in possession. Well, difficult for both sides to find any passing rhythm. Opportunity it is! Oh, dealt with by the goalkeeper. Able to skip past his man. And wouldn't he love to have that opportunity? Opportunity back.
Well, that should be 1-0, but that's not a good finish, is it?
Something you don't see every day of the week. A triple substitution here. Moretti. Oh, they were in a decent position too. Harkin. Well, they seem happy to weather the storm. And space to cross it. Well, no pressure on the keeper. Poor cross. Dangerous here. Craig. Good looking move. Well, they kept their shape defensively. Job done for now. And they keep it moving. Idris El Mizouni. You can almost see their opponents racking their brains. How do we stop this?
Yeah, it's possession-based football at its very best.
And intercepts again. Harkin. And roaming free here. It's not a bad ball. The attack petered out. El Mizouni. Well, we're inside the final 10 minutes in this one. Well, here they are on the attack. Can they go on and win the game? Well, it came to nothing in the end. Harkin. Well, he's certainly not alone.
Well, the fans are making so much noise here. They believe the winner's coming, but it needs a moment of inspiration for one of those players out on the pitch. What a finale we've got.
Possession changing hands. Wellens. And threading it through. And a quick stop to turn the ball away. Can he put them in front? No is the answer to the question. And that could be so important at this stage.
Well, will they get another chance? That would surely have won the game for them.
You can see how fiercely they're concentrating on finding a winner. Well, that's it for the 90 minutes, but this is not over, and two 15-minute periods of extra time to come. So underway again. This is pure theatre. Moretti. Moving the ball nicely, but can they forge ahead? Big chance! It looked as though at long last we were going to see the opening goal.
Well, that was the big chance we've been waiting for, but it wasn't a good effort in the end.
El Mizuni. Craig. Now with El Mizuni. Wellens. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. This is a joy to watch. Craig. And that'll end up being the keeper's ball.
The idea was certainly right.
Barrett. Beautiful pass. Oh, the threat is there. Oh, it might be. And a goal! This is why we adore this game. Late drama, and now they're in front.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Idris El Mizuni. Now with Happy. 1 minute of stoppage time has been added on. And the pass deftly cut out. So at the halfway stage in extra time, and 15 more minutes left. Well, extra time continues. We're into the second period now. Craig. Idris El Mizuni. And the ball in behind the defenders. Well, even marginally offside is still against the law.
Yeah, and he just needed to hold his run for a fraction longer, and he would have been in on goal.
A really good pass. Always likely to be given as a foul. And intercepted it.
Yeah, that's the way to win the ball back. Good reading of the game.
And a shot from some way out. Showing ambition to shoot from there. Goalkeeper has it. O'Neill.
Well, just listen to the atmosphere in here. The fans doing every bit to try and spur their team on for this equaliser.
In the closing phase. Trying to open up the defence. To run the top late on here. Just look at the reaction.
Well, as you can see, that's a wonderful finish. He just sees the keeper off his line and lifts it over him. That was a great bit of skill. Well, he knows this is going to be a tough game now. He's got to get his side playing again here.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. We are going to have 2 additional minutes. Could be! Some goalkeeping to push that away. Locked together then, these two sides. And so the penalty shootout about to commence. And as a player, this is when you have to hold your nerve. Job done from the spot. He could hardly miss. And he scores. In it goes. And there it is. Perfectly executed. And the penalty converted here. And he's beaten the keeper. Can he convert? And it's gone in! So much on the line with regard to this penalty. Well, missing was unthinkable. And the keeper denies them from the spot. A goal here, and it's finished. Oh, really hit! Touched onto the woodwork. Opportunity missed. This to finish it. Goalkeeper beaten from the spot. And the shootout continues. He had to score, and he does. And he steps up to take the shot. As always, in front of goal. And delivering in the heat of battle. So lethal in front of goal. Can he remain calm?
approach to the ball looked nervy, and you can see why. It's a really poor penalty, and as a result, as you said, out they go.